Before using any tools, make sure you are in a good physical and mental state. This means you have eaten, rested, and are not feeling rushed or stressed out. The bandsaw is used to cut straight lines and curves in materials like wood and plastics. Ask a technician for help getting set up on the bandsaw if you haven't used it before or if you have questions. Set your material flat on the table. Before you cut, adjust the blade guard so that it is just barely above your material. Turn the bandsaw on. Wait a few seconds for the blade to get up to full speed before making your cut. To cut, keep your material flat on the table and move it past the blade. Keep your fingers out of the blade's path at all times. Turn the bandsaw off. Wait for the blade to completely stop before grabbing your material. Sweep up. The bandsaw has a narrow blade on a continuous loop. The blade is traveling straight down when you make your cut, so material must sit flat on the table as you move it past the blade. Because of the downward force and support of the table, your material is relatively stable while you make your cut. Your hands control the movement of the material past the blade. Your material must move forward as it is following your cut lines. Although the blade is narrow, you cannot pivot without moving material past the blade. For example, the blade cannot make a sharp angle in the middle of your cut. Use the fence to make straight cuts in your material. You may also freehand cut and plan to sand off the remaining material with a stationary belt sander. Use sliding miter gauge to make crosscuts. Because the bandsaw blade is narrow, it can maneuver more easily than other saws. This allows the bandsaw to make curved cuts. For tight curves, you will need to make relief cuts to allow the blade to make the curve. Plan out your relief cuts. Make your relief cuts. Back straight out when you have reached your other cut lines. If you're not sure if a curve requires a relief cut, make one. It never hurts to have an extra relief cut. Check in with the technician before cutting round stock on the bandsaw. They will show you how to use a special jig or suggest a different saw. If possible, cut small pieces from a larger piece of material so your hands can stay far away from the blade while you are cutting. If your piece is too small to hold from a safe distance, ask a technician to show you how to use a push stick or other method.